Alright. What's up, everyone? Welcome to, Sunday stream. We're gonna be playing, the, director's cut of Resident Evil. Hopefully we'll get through the entire campaign, because I don't think it'll that long. We're gonna be going about 3 hours. Let's get started.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission. No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Hey! Come here!
No! Don't go! Jill, run for that house! Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Evil.
I love that cutscene. That cutscene is so wonderfully
What
bad.
is this?
Wow, what a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert!
A dining room.
Oh, Barry. Now, I'm playing on
What?
original, so...
What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Oh, This is gonna be fun, because I've been playing HD version. So naturally, I keep trying to do things like quick turn. Oh, shit. Hey, how are you? How are you doing tonight?
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Thanks for stopping in again. We're gonna try to run the yeah. Well, I figured Sunday's my longer stream, so I'm gonna try to do this
Wesker!
all the way through tonight.
Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
I'm hoping it goes well. But, you know. It could fail miserably. We're doing a director's cut, though.
Find anything, Jill?
That's the version I had.
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
For me, it's about
can't be helped.
7:30 or so.
let's search for him
a
separately.
little after
I'll
that.
check the dining room
I'm on
again.
the East Coast.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost.
Later, early for you.
We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Nice. I keep
Listen,
weird hours because I work
If something
second
happens,
shift.
let's meet up in this
Go.
hall.
It tends to
This time, I'll be there.
so it's gonna be all wonky hours, but hopefully it works out. Alright. So the lockpick's fun in this game because you've no way of knowing if you actually have it or not. Like, you obviously do if you're Jill. You're always going to have it past that first little bit there. But it's nowhere in the inventory. I'm spoiled by the remake. I just tried to climb up on top of that. Do the pro strat of not letting him bite my ankle. It's been a little while since I've played this, so I actually think we'll have some hilarious me screwing things up. Which I actually obviously don't need this map, so I don't know why I'm putting this much effort into getting it. A map of the first floor. Will you take it? Of course. You know, I saw a counter earlier for, like, number of deaths in a game. And I was thinking, like, oh, I should download that for stupid stuff like how many times I can, how many times I try to do things. I might download that next time I play a game like this, so that I can do number of time I try to use a feature that isn't in this particular version. Because I've tried to quick turn a dozen times already. How's the audio sound, by the way? I feel like the, oh lord, danger. I feel like the game's really loud in my headphones. Hey, Oil Hugo. How are you? Thanks for coming in. We're gonna go ahead and take that right away. I must have been, like, super high danger, cause that bumped me back up to fine. If I'm not mistaken, there's actually only, okay. Cool, thanks. Let me just adjust that real quick while Jill gets sassy with her whole hand on her hip, angry at me for doing things. Not a thing in here, is there? That better? I pulled it down a little bit. I swore there was a magazine in that bathroom. I must be thinking of a different difficulty or like arrangement or something. Thanks. That's my Fender Jazz bass. Thanks for noticing it. I thought the wall behind me looked really bare. I think I'm the only person who bought that weird seafoam green looking bass. That was the one in like Guitar Center with the MIDI controller on it. Here comes a famous line. Get that sweet, sweet Barry line.
Hey, what's going on?
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me, please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down. Hurry! This way!
Jazz basses are sweet basses. I've always preferred them over P basses.
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
A line that'll live forever.
But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
That line is probably one of the biggest lines in the Resident Evil Capcom, like, oeuvre. I've not been keeping track of my ammo. I should probably do that. So I got a buddy to play. Not thrilled about that. I got a buddy to play at work. All the Resident Evil games. He got them cheap on Steam. Like last year, they had a big sale of all of them, and he was so confused by all of. Oh, it's wonderful, like wonderful acting. He was so confused by everything in Resident Evil, and he was playing the HD one that I played during the week. He had such a problem with like the map reloading, having ammo. Like it was kind of amazing. He beat the game in. It took him 12 and a half hours. I was amazed. He played that game in real time. The picture is entitled From Cradle to Grave. So we're up to our first puzzle. We have pictures that outline a life. We have newborn baby. So we're going to go ahead and push that one. I skipped over old man. We ain't there yet. There's a young man. We're not gonna press that one there. I believe there's an infant. Lively boy. I think the last couple times I played this, I played it on the DS, and I am so used to the DS port, which, by the way, if you want to play this game, anybody, for any reason, wants to go back and try the original Resident Evil, the DS version is the best version available. Like, that version is... I was talking crows. That is rude. The DS version, though, is the best version you can buy. That is the definitive version of Resident Evil 1. So we hit the middle-aged man, and old guy. Oh yeah, they added a bunch of features from later on. They pretty much added all of the content into the game. Like, you can skip doors. Just the fact that you can skip doors is impressive. Like, that makes the game so much better to play. They added the quick turn. They added the knife button from, like, Resident Evil 4. Like, they did a great job of consolidating all versions of the game and adding features. It really is like an impressive version of that game. And it didn't show well. I think it was the 10th anniversary thing that Capcom did. I thought things were going to go sideways there for a minute. In fact, that game is the only reason why I have a DS. It's the only game I own for it, because I'm not super into handhelds. Just don't really have a reason to have them. But I do really like the idea of, like, oh, I can play Resident Evil at work. Which pretty much also why I bought a Switch. There we go. But yeah, like, and the Switch collection of all the Resident Evil games is actually pretty worth it too. Like, they have pretty much everything but 2 and 3 on Switch. Which is nice to have access to everything. So a quick save, which you'll also see, like, I kind of have played this version a couple times. Like, this game does not fuck around when it comes to ammo, spaces, all that stuff. Which is nice. But it makes it a little bit more difficult. But this is also very much like a game where once you know the gameplay loop, it is not bad to do. That could have gone better. I could have done that better. I actually don't think I need to go down that hallway. I went the wrong way. So what's the under-over on how many times I'm going to try to do things as though I'm playing Remake? Like, I got a feeling I'm gonna have a lot of times where I'm just trying to do it like it's another game. Like, even now, I think that, like, I didn't need to come in here. But let's have some a tutorial about herbs. Botany book about medicinal herbs. As you may know, there are many plants that have medical effects. Since ancient times, humans have been healing wounds and diseases with various plants. This book, we're going to sample 3 herbs that grow around the Raccoon Mountains and give their outlines as examples of those plants with medical properties. Reading's hard. Each herb has different colors and different effects as medical plants. The green one removes recovers physical strength. The blue one neutralizes natural toxins, while the red herb does not have any effect by itself. Red herb is only effective when it's mixed with other herbs. For example, if you mix this herb with the blue that recovers with the herb that recovers physical strength, the recovery effects will be tripled. By adjusting the amount and experimenting with these 3 herbs, you can create various kinds of medicines that you'll leave the details in your... But I'll... Take 2. But I'll leave the details in your hands, because that's the best way to acquire true knowledge. And knowing is half the battle. I felt very G.I. Joe there at the end. And now, PR, you have a great night as well. Thanks for stopping by. Glad to see you again. Hopefully, I look forward to seeing you next time.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa, this hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
Barry seems so proud of himself with that one. It's like, I have just bravado. Those are weird that they put all of that in just like silence. It's just them talking and the echo. This music's kind of jamming. Now, nothing good can be had by clicking on Forrest there. Not doing it. Not fighting him. He would just mess me up. Also, I forgot how fast the idle animations kick in on this game. Like, if you stand still for just mere seconds, you're like... Joe just kind of gives you a dirty look like, come on. I may have used a little too much ammo. This is not going well. I also realistically probably don't need to be killing everything in my path, but on this one there's less of a reason not to. Although, should be coming up on a little bit of ammo in the near future. So, this game has a particular bad thing that can happen if you get bitten. And it's not just me being bad at the controls. If you get bitten, you can unlock this game. When you get bitten, keep getting like back and forth between like two zombies. So, like, one will grab you, bite you, and then the one who's standing there waiting to bite you has his turn, and just back and forth. Hope there's some ammo coming up soon, cause we're gonna throw a save on it real quick, cause I may need to revert a save at some point in the near future. Like, also you have to manually combine items. That is a pain. This is the worst camera angle for. So I am almost completely out of ammo now. But pretty much every room I've gone in is now clear. If I was to backtrack at all, I would be fine. And I'm a moment away from having pretty much as much health items as I'll need. And we get to read. Nope. Keeper's Diary. May 9th, 1998. At night, we played poker with Scott the guard, Alias, and Steve. Steve was really lucky, but I think he was cheating. What a scumbag. May 10th, 1998. Today, a high-ranking researcher asked me to take care of a new monster. It looks like a gorilla without any skin. They told me to feed them live food. When I threw in a pig, they were playing with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before they actually. May 11th, 1998. Around 5 o'clock this morning, Scott came in and woke me up. Suddenly. He was wearing a protection suit that looked like a spacesuit. He told me to put one on as well. I heard there was an accident in the basement lab. It's no wonder those researchers never rest at night. May 12th, 1998. I've been wearing this annoying spacesuit since yesterday. My skin grows musty and feels very itchy. By way of revenge, I didn't feed those dogs today. Now I feel. May 13th, 1998. I went to the medical. My back is all swollen and itchy. They put a big bandage on my back, and the doctor told me I did not need to wear the spacesuit anymore. I guess I can sleep well tonight. May 14th, 1998. When I woke up this morning, I found another blister on my foot. It was annoying, and I ended up dragging my foot as I went to the dog's pen. They've been quiet since morning, which is very unusual. I found that some of them had escaped. I'll be in real trouble if the higher-ups find out. May 15, 1998. Way longer than I remember it. Even though I didn't feel well, I decided to go see Nancy. My first day off in a long time. I was stopped by the guard on my way out. They say the company has ordered that no one leave the grounds. I can't even make a phone call. What kind of joke is that? May 16, 1998. I heard a researcher tried to escape from this mansion was shot last night. My entire body feels burning and itchy. When I was scratching the swelling on my arm, a lump of rotten flesh dropped off. What the hell is happening? May 19, 1998. Fever gone but itchy. Hungry and eat doggy food. Itchy, got cake. Ugly face, so killed him. Steve. Poor itchy face. Best note in this game. Hands down, best note. It is way longer than I remember it. Like, I do not remember it being that long. I didn't want actually got to, want to pick me up one of them boxes. Like ammo, like military ammo boxes. Find them all. They're, very useful. A lot of them are watertight. That's the one that you to put a, like, as a carrier for my bicycle. I have a, really dope electric bicycle. Kenneth is nothing more than a shadow of elf. Okay, there are two. So Kenneth just died without firing a single round. Once again, this is kinda 2+2 logic on this. Puzzles in the early games are not that good. Like, they're not great. And this is coming from somebody who has like a legitimate love of them. This game scared the hell out of me. Dog bursting through the window that I already came past. I probably should have commented on then, but like, this game was scary as hell in 1990s. Or there's the director's cut, so technically 1997 or 8. But yeah, no, this shit was terrifying. I have a bit of a nerd, like, giggle. I might hear song. Because I know so well this. It's played music in high school. I did classical band. Like, Moonlight Sonata every single time. It's a song from I gotta say, this bust far less impressive than one in the Oh no, how will I get out? So, give y'all an update. Still no quick turn. And the controller I'm using, analog. I'm using just like the worst D-pad. So controlling this is kinda iffy. Very iffy. we got our first matching key. I think I've done this in a very poor order. I think technically we're supposed to get one of the other keys. But this is how we're doing. What key do I? The shield key. Shield key. Oh, what? I gotta assume it's intentional. I just realized that, like, with the just essentially or in like puzzle involving the emblem. That's a shield. I gotta assume that's purpose in 25 years. I said. Sometimes I'm dumb. Okay. Didn't. And we got another crest. 2 of 4. So, and obviously, we're gonna do a whole lot of backtracking all the way through. Kind of the other reason why I've killed everything in my path, just like thus far. Bill Valentine, destroyer of worlds. It has just a reaction that, like a nuke. That I can't take. Carrying an entire arsenal. We also have like all of the weapons I'll need. For all of them, I'll need attention. I hope. It's actually less in this version. Remake. Could be surprising. And can't let that stand. I actually don't think there's much of anything in here either. I think there might be a little bit of ammo, but broken shotgun. Could use the bullets. We aren't gonna take the broken shotgun. And the desk is. Somebody remember that there, and when I run out of shotgun shells, remind me. It won't take long for me. Shotguns. Dump all of our good off. That for but it'll save it fast. I like how music. Find that alright enough. Very very like hopeful. Soft. Grab those now. Yeah, I think we're going. best place for us to go right now would be second floor. Yeah, second floor of the other wing. 23. It also feels like the controls just outright aren't as reactive. Might be my controller, it might be however many decades. But it's funny because don't run against the wall. Straight line. Turn at some point. None of it. Where do we have? Rip and roar away. I gotta go. Oh look, another puzzle. Isn't a very hard. I say as I almost walk on the. Like this isn't a hard puzzle to figure out what you're. It's more a time suck. Which, if you're speedrunning this, time sucks are exactly that. Like, there's a lot of stuff in this. But for a little bit of effort, we got rest. No, that's a wall, Jill. Suit of armor's to your right. I think we only have one more crust to go. And we can technically go and get it right now. We're not going to because we're gonna do a little exploring in advance. First, we're gonna stop off the box real quick, drop off some. Then we're gonna. Very warm. Drop off the shotgun. Then go hit upstairs. And you see the gear turning of me going, where do we have to, what do I have to do? Ooh. What's beyond these doors? I actually think I'm about to get rocked by it. Oh no. What's in there? Must be like an arranged game. I haven't played this. Or sweet. I think I gotta look it up, but for next time I play, I did a Reddit thread one time where on the Resident Evil subreddit, where I was like trying to figure out how many actively at a time work mansion. Trying to figure it out based on the number of beds, the toilet. Oh look, a buzz. Seems like someone has searched here. It appears to be a switch. Press it. Let's press that switch. The most acting Jill has done is and turning around because she heard water draining. Now, I actually don't remember what's back here. Rounds. 8 rounds. For my grenade launcher. Looks like there's a note on the... Go ahead and read. Researchers work. My dear Alma. Like it's a Ken Burns documentary. The fact that you have received this letter, both a joy and a sadness for me. I could not even talk to you because of that guy in the sunglasses, Alma. Be calm. Read this. I think I've told you that I moved to a pharmaceutical company's lab. They headhunted me. Last month, there was an incident. Lab. The virus we were studying. All of my colleagues affected by the virus are dead. To be accurate, they've become the living. No sort of music couldn't give me that swell after the word living dead. They still wandered around. Some of them are knocking on my room door desperately right now. There's no sign of intelligence in their eyes. That cursed virus takes away all humanity from the human brain. Love, joy, sorrow, fear, eternally. And Alma, even the memory of the days I spent with you. Yes, I'm infected. I did everything I could, but I could only delay the progress by a few days. Most frightening thing is that I forget more about you by the day. So I choose a peaceful death, rather than becoming the living dead. Within an hour, I will have entered my eternal sleep. I do hope you'll understand my decision. Goodbye, and forever your Martin Crackhorn. They couldn't have given that guy a worse name. Like, that's just not a good name. It's dumb. It's bad. They should feel bad. Go ahead and finish this part off. But there's a couple health items and a map in here. Okay, a health item and a map. Well, there's a fireplace, and I recently picked up a fire device. Actually gonna show something off to the... I've wanted one of these since I was a kid. Like, I don't know how well it comes out, but it's a Stars Hippo. Natural working hippo. When I was a kid, they put out the Resident Evil, like, special editions of the original game. And they came with hippo lighters that looked like the ones in the game or had artwork on them. And I always thought they were really cool. And every couple of years, I would go to track one down. just to see like if they've become old enough to be reasonable to buy, which I can't justify spending that much on like. So I looked it up last year on eBay. It was like around uh last summer, summer before last, I guess technically, and they were going for like $250 and up. A lot of money for a Zippo. Or rather, it's a lot of money for a lighter, not for a Zippo. Zippos are surprisingly old, like surprisingly have value of their own and fairly well. This for a while. But Zippos surprisingly hold their value. And I got lucky because on the eBay, like on eBay, they suggested, hey, there's also this lighter, which is a guy in Ireland that's, you know, I guess makes lighters, you know, has an etching device, however it's, I mean, it looks great. It's not a Zippo, it's a star light, which I'm a Zippo guy, but cool to finally have that. Not really big. I'm not the kind of person where I want a shirt that says, you know, Resident Evil. Kind of person where I want a stars lighter. I don't want, like, I don't have I have memorabilia, but like I've never wanted a t-shirt. But I have like my key is a Twin Peaks Great Northern Hotel key. It's like the hotel fob. I prefer. I think that's. All right, nobody startled it. Dog startled. So there's nothing of value out here, just a bunch of it. I thought there was out here. That's my bad. So that, I mean, if we're out here, we're gonna go ahead and take. So like, it didn't convey, or the book didn't get well. Told you to figure it out your own damn self for this game, but you can mix green herbs with green. We're not even gonna. Ain't worth bothering with. Alright, so we have a bunch of health. Ammo. But we still have that armor key. Trying to remember where the last armor. Never mind, I think I know. Drop off. You can play this game fairly about like hoarding that. Especially considering like map doesn't tell you. Have to know have or not. shown the map yet, but this is the map you get. Simple line drawing and the room that you're in pulled. That's what you get. One more info of shit. Where's a new one? It like tells you like, oh, you've pushing this. There's an item in. That's all well and good, but like you don't get to know in this. Have to deal. I actually did not mean to. Or that's my bad. I'd like to apologize to everyone. That's my bad. We're gonna run downstairs. Stuff. Thing. There we go. Pretty sure this is an armor door. Room with the weird big ball. What are you gonna do? Start. Now this guy, he doesn't like art. Ah, yes. Or scattergun. I do like how they actually call them shells. Like shotgun ammo. It always annoyed me when games with shotgun ammo. Whereas bullets. Like words have meanings and terms and whatnot. We're gonna make this guy chase around the room. He ain't gonna get it. Not worth wasting ammo. This room's actually, when you beat the game, you have the closet key. That's the closet that door bother checking. Been everywhere about everything. So let's go into that one I've been. We're about to hear some of the finest voice acting ever. Actually, he might be dead. Oh, he's not. Oh, no, he's not good.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also poisonous. Ugh.
Poisonous? Oh no. Richard, hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
Don't mind me. So, that voice acting, phenomenal. That ouch is just sells it. Man deserves an Emmy or an Oscar They're all about the same. I was gonna make a comment about not knowing which is which, but it doesn't matter. They're both. Yeah, no, that voice acting is atrocious. That dude, I would say phoned it in, but I don't even think he put that much effort in. Which, once again, in this one, Richard can actually die. Like, you can take too long to get him the serum and drops dead. Rather, he's dead by the time you get back there. But we're gonna spend a little bit of time doing a little bit of maintenance on our items. Plus, of course, that needs to get done. I think that should be for what we're gonna go do. I can always. That's the thing about the first Eon fight in this game. You don't actually have to fight him. You can just go get the emblem and run, if I'm not mistaken. Although I might be thinking a remake. I'm possibly confusing because I know the mask is in that. Like, as soon as you enter a room, the mask is in there. Well, we ain't seen Barry for a while. I wonder where he is. Could really use his help, cause yes. Bad voice acting game. Surprising.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it.
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
I love how you can see the clear, like, curve of where the snake hit him. Now let's loot his corpse. Richard's dead. He won't be neat. Yes. That all he had? Okay. Oof. That could have been worse. I don't know why I was just like super cavalier about like rounds at that point. I'm just like, yeah, bullets. Oh, with it. Ah, crap. All the things in the room that I can't up. Dark. Oh, wow. Never mind. I actually picked stuff up even though there was... Ah, boo. I think there's like grenade rounds or shotgun rounds in there, so I might actually We're gonna get rid of Sutton real quick. Discard. We're gonna make a quick soldier item box real. That's the body of Richard, which I will commend them on. Actually stays there. Like a lot of times when exit a room, like zombie corpses are the noticeable. Enemy corpse disappear. But his body just stays, and it's not like it's pre-rendered into the background, it just hangs out. Like, which is a neat little, like, addition. Like, all of it just kind of stays on the screen. We're also going to do a quick while we're here. I do not want a bunch of stuff over again if the upcoming thing. Why I'm being precious about spoilers, because I think I've already mentioned. If more for the fact that I think that, like, ammo that you get from bringing the lighter with you and doing that is worth it, I don't think I'd bother. It's gonna make me look not. Be like, there's an ink ribbon. It's a first aid spray. Watch, it's gonna be a damn first aid spray, and I'm just misremembering what's important. Where? Bum, 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 bum. You know, as somebody who grew up with games with tank controls, it's still a bit of a motherfucker now and again. Still give me plenty of trouble. Handle. The hell you. Those plates always reminded me of. I didn't realize they were supposed to be plates until I grew up and played. Okay, that actually is. But yeah, like, a lot of, like, the background stuff in this bad graphics and being a dumb kid, I didn't quite Oh yeah, that's already there. But this show off what we do, like, where you are. Oh, this is not how I want affect my face. That could have been bad. Could have ended worse than it did. Well, I guess we get a free trip across the mansion. Oh, Lord. Wonder, can you outright die of... I don't think I've ever died of poison.
Am I poisoned? Give me the serum.
Like, realistically, I got kind of screwed there by getting on. It's alright. Barry's here to help. Teleport me across the mansion. I think I've used more health items in this particular playthrough than I have the last dozen times I've played.
Barry?
Enjoy your nap, Jill. Okay, it does. Actually, Ed, do a little running around before we head out of the there's a couple items I feel like might wind up being very useful. I want to give them credit. We're just gonna take them. Oh. Not really a lot of items I want to grab. Just one in one set. I'm gonna grab us some more health items just to throw in a box. The only downside, picking up items, these games, takes way too long. Like I don't think there's a setting in the menu, and I'm not gonna go and look. And I forgot, actually we're gonna comment on something else. Ooh, I forgot about it. It just takes too long to do everything. But, got this one, Richard. The radio. Battery's still stars. Now, Richard's not very good at figure out why I know it. There's very wrong with it. It kind of makes it effectively worthless. But we're gonna do a quick little run through of places that we've been, figured out, are all done with. To get to where we're going. By the way, like, none of these, like, can't run up or downstairs at all in this game. You have to walk up to them, hit the invisible wall, and then treat them as a door. Hit the action button to go up and down steps. So it just kind of like brings you to. And we're still looking good. My end. My end. Alright. We're going to get out of the stinking mansion now. Throw a save right here. Just. Gonna go through all of the ink ribbons in this one. But if anything happens, we'll play back through. I haven't died yet. Knock on wood. Let's see what the world outside of this mansion holds. I hope it's not creepy. Also, I've never understood how those doors work. Like, I'm about to go through another one in a moment, and I don't understand. Grab the thing and just kind of pull it aside? Is that how that works? I've never seen a doorknob like that in my life. Clearly not enough room for Jill to get all the way through. More 1+1 logic puzzles here. I'm complaining, but I'll eventually get to Resident Evil 3 and that damn water puzzle and just be completely wrecked by it. Like, that water puzzle. Not that it's, like, particularly hard or anything. It's just so, it's a while to figure out. Oh, Lord, sorry. Okay, dogs. Come on, dogs. Oh, look, the radio.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Please respond. What the hell? Is nobody out there?
Brad, this is Jill.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Anybody, answer me. This is
Brad?
Brad.
Brad!
So, everybody, I feel like a lot of people miss it until they're on their way back the second time through here. Map's over here. It's worth having. Pardon me for. Throat's real dry today. Alright, let's go ahead. random ass bit of water. I like how this has always been a cutscene. I was saying this the other day on the street, like, nothing, like, the games had to, like, render water, and since it couldn't do it in real time, it had to do it pre-rendered. But it's always so funny to me that, like, it's just one weird random pre-rendered background, or pre-rendered, cutscene in the game. Like, it's just smack dab in the middle. I think they're called somebody. Okay, so that's an example of what I was talking about earlier, where you can get screwed out of a bullet because you get hit at the same time as firing. So you just lose the round and it doesn't hit the enemy. So you just like, hunters are real bad about it. Dogs, zombies can both do it too. So like I said, dogs in this game are a bit easier to, because you can just kind of stun lock them like that. So an active. It I don't know if it was called that until checking. I think it was just like a low reload. Resident Evil 2 in the manual, I remember being active. But now we're back in the dorm, where nothing bad is in. You know, inside your dormitory for your lab and scientists. That's clearly where you get random ass gargoyle. That's you. And I just have to waste my time pushing all the way. But I don't get choked. Because a tentacle does not have to contend to. That's important. I shouldn't make jokes like that. That's bad. Got our little shave room. More explosive. Always worthwhile. We are quickly getting to the point where pistols unnecessary. We're at about an hour and a half, so real quick, I'm going to take a quick little break. Alright. And get to it. Alright. So, thankfully I paused on the menu. Idle. Of course, I don't need that crank right now. Hey, how's it going, Sugar Hypers? Welcome in. Oh Lord. I appreciate that. I appreciate that immensely. Oh Lord. These spiders ain't messing around. Okay, Joe, that's just a random direction you fired there. It's not helpful. Thanks for coming in and bringing the hype. Writing the name, so I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. That whole altercation with the spiders, understandably so, they're creepy. Don't worry, I shot them a lot. Spiders are creepy though. That's an understandable fear. Personally, I have a fear of large flightless birds, and it is the stupidest, most unreasonable fear I could have, because I do not live in a place where large flightless birds are a thing I ever run into. Best I get is turkeys, or assholes, but I don't really run into them all that often. So like, spiders are a reasonable fear. They're creepy. Their legs and whatnot. Although I don't fully understand being afraid of tarantulas. Apparently tarantulas have the body... Oh, I love this game. I've been playing this since it came out. Have you played this before? Oh Lord. Despite how it looks, I've played this. But yeah, like, this is a great game. This is, oh no. So, if you have interest in playing this, I'm going to make a very strong recommendation for getting the DS version. The version of this for the Nintendo DS. This is the best version of this game that exists. Like... Oh no, that's a Chris thing. Never mind. But yeah, we're probably a little under the halfway point here of the game. Hopefully I can get through this, because I am about halfway through how long I plan on streaming. No, I'm playing it on a emulation. I'm doing it through a Raspberry Pi. Because the only thing I have it for is PlayStation. And I can't run my PS3. So, through my capture software, because PlayStation's awful. But I do actually... Never mind, there's a bunch of stuff in that drawer. I'm not going to be able to find my DS in a time. I own a DS for the sole reason of playing this game on it. It's in my desk drawer right now, but a desk drawer is also filled with a bunch of random crap. I feel like I should drop stuff off. It's really just a game of bouncing between item boxes at this point. But yeah, have you played any of the new ones though? Like the remake of this? Because it's a very fun game in my opinion. It's dated, it does know its age, but it's a lot of fun. Like, it has this big melodramatic, like, B sci-fi story. Okay, both are very good games. Like, Resident Evil 7 is, like, yeah. Well, remakes aside. Because they did have the 2 remakes that came out in those. But those are kind of great endpoints for the series. Because you can kind of pick up what's going on and hop right in, and you don't need to know the 20 years of... Yeah. Village was, though. Village was very good. I'm looking forward to, like, finishing Village. I'm like 4 or 5 achievements away from 100%ing it. Just, you know, for my own fun. It's gonna be a while before I end up on it, streaming it or anything. I kind of made the executive decision to play through all of the. Actually, I'm an Xbox and PC player right now. I haven't been able to find like a reasonably priced PS4 or 5 yet that, you know, I want to spend the money on. Game Pass got me. Like, I found a reasonably priced used Xbox. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, the difficulty of finding things nowadays. Like, between like scalpers and just the silicon shortage, like, it's so hard to find it, like, new tech. We actually got a TV for work, and I wanted to build like a new TV at work. And I wanted to build like a little Raspberry Pi thing so that we could play some games on it. And I went and looked up, like, I could not find a Raspberry Pi to save my life. Yeah, you must have, like, I don't think I know anybody who actually looked out and found one. Like good on you. Like, I hope you didn't pay scalper prices. But, like, finding them. Like, oh, nice. Oh, you lucked out a lot then. Good for you. Like in earnest for you. Yeah, no. It's not worth it to buy from scalpers. And realistically, I hope that the scalpers all end up, you know, $30,000, $40,000 worth of stuff in their garage that they can't sell and take a loss on it. Have to take losses on it. Like, that artificial scarcity caused by scalpers is just so messed up. Like, I shouldn't be able to sell my graphics card for 3 times the price of it. I hope, but realistically, like, there's already laws on the books in a lot of places that govern, like, price gouging on things. But, like, if you're American, you live in a capitalist society. I mean, all kind of have to deal with that living. And it's the unfortunate truth of the matter. Like, supply and demand is always going to take precedent of, like, what's right and wrong. Yeah, no, I actually, let me see. Oh, yeah. Like, I couldn't imagine wanting something that much I'm going to pay times the price for it. Like, I'll hobble together other things. Like, my computer right now, the one I'm using to stream right now, has a 9-year-old processor and motherboard. Like, I'm running an i7-3770. I refuse to pay the exuberant price of, like, because at the time when I built it, processors were kind of hard to come by. For, like, that little shining, like, 2-week window where you couldn't find a processor at a reasonable price. So, like, yeah, no, I wasn't paying that much more for it. Alright, let's see. 4 days have passed since the accident, and the plant at Point 42 is growing amazingly fast. It has been affected by the T-virus differently than other plants have been, and shows unique shape in addition to its size. Looking at the way it behaves, it is now difficult to determine what kind of plant it originally was. It was a ficus. It was just an office plant. There are two ways in which Plant 42 gathers nutrients. The first one through its root and reaches into the basement. Immediately after the incident, a scientist went mad and broke the water tank in the basement, and now the basement is filled with water. Today, about 2 hours. Overall, about a week and a half. I'm very new at this. Still figuring it out. So yeah, any feedback, I would super appreciate. Like, I got a suggestion box if you'd rather put it in there. You can throw it in chat. You know, I would love to hear what I could be doing better, what I'm doing good, doing bad. No. Hobby, I'm actually doing this because I'm not very comfortable with my voice or my face. So, I'm a photographer on the side, and I figured I got comfortable sharing my photos with other people by starting an Instagram account and just throwing it out into the ether. I figured I'd do the same thing with that. So, yeah. Like, I'm hoping to have fun with it. It gives me an excuse to play games and, you know, bout off all the random crap I've been gathering in my head for 25 years about these games. So, hopefully I can find people who enjoy it and, you know, or at very least I can entertain somebody for, you know, 2 hours or an hour or 3, you know, looking to have a good time with it. Oh, definitely. Like, I don't necessarily want to be like I don't want to get to the point where it's like big high tier streamers where that's their entire job. I'd like to, yeah, like hop on here and be able to have decent conversation while we play a video. Because, to get chappy here for a moment, I very much feel like Twitch is the modern equivalent of when you're, you know, 7 to 10 years old and sitting around with like your siblings or like your friends, you know, cousins or what have you, and you're all playing a video game and just talking shit about it. Like, I have a very distinct memory from like 1999-ish of me, my brother, and my cousins in the middle of the night, staying up what felt like all night, playing Silent Hill. Like, one of us had the walkthrough up in case we got stuck, because we had to get through it, because my cousins were only sleeping over for that night. And I just remember, like, all of us just making jokes and having fun, and that's kind of the nostalgic opinion of what Twitch should be to me. Oh, definitely, Silent Hill is classic. I mean, it is aged like milk, but it is a very good game. I really wish Konami would start making video games. Hear that, Konami? Start making video games again. Tired of you owning a bunch of cool IPs and nothing with them. I'm 100% a Konami hate account. Oh yeah. Big horror fan. We're also gonna skip the rest of this note now. I've lingered long. Big horror fan. Always have been. Even for like movies, books, like I like horror because it encapsulates every other form of genre. I have not yet. I just haven't gotten around to them. I do think those might be a thing I dig into one day. Because, like, I was very excited when they came out because they look like good, fun love letters to slashers. Oh, God. I knew that was going pear-shaped. I gotta pick those up. I definitely, I saw the first one. I think my brother played. Because, Until Dawn is, right? If I'm not mistaken, Until Dawn was the first one that they did. And I saw a playthrough of Man of Medan that made it really interesting. I've seen nothing of Little Hope or House of Ashes. I gotta, like, do a little bit of looking into my flavor of, creepy. Okay, cool. I am thinking the right thing. I was worried for a second. Where am I going? I really know what I'm at some point. Little Hope is the one that really got its claws into you. Look up. I'm going the wrong way altogether. I should be going the other. Little Hope, yeah, I feel like I remember it coming out, because it came out, like, last year. I feel like I remember hearing about it, and then, like, didn't hear anything else past it came out. Yeah, no, I'd be interested in giving those a spin. Like, they look like they're very, like, lovingly written for, like, the tropes of horror and tropes of, like, genre. It's the right way to do it. Which, I'll actually, I have my headphones keep falling, don't mind me. I actually have a bit of a personal Resident Evil. I feel you kind of loop around having a little love content. But yeah, no, horror games have always been, like, in my opinion, some of the finest games we have. Like, because you can do so much with horror. Really, this is more a note for me, but, like, I really got to figure out how to put the chat on screen, like, probably right there. But, like, because I feel like it's going to be a lot of the replay of me just talking to myself and responding to things that nobody can see. Although, I guess they have chat replay when watch archived on. Sorry, once again, a little mental note for myself. But horror games are... It was nice meeting you too. Like, hopefully I catch you again sometime. Have a good day. And thanks for following. I appreciate that. I really do. And I appreciate it greatly. Like I said, like, any suggestions you have, good, bad, or indifferent, let me know. Have a good night. Oh, I'm sure there's nothing horrible in this waist-high water. Or nothing bad happened. A cutscene. I'm sure that does mean it. So, there's absolutely no you trying to fight this. You really can't. Like, it's more of a pain than if they move too fast. You're better off just running for it. And luckily you are. Although, if you go the other direction, you don't get that cutscene. The sharks are just there to get you. Oh, let's see how well those sharks are doing now that I've rained. Well, we'll see in a minute. I have another room. It's like Christmas Day because it's all filled with crap you need. Okay, I thought there was something. Ah, yes, the final dorm. Which, once again, like, I know I touched on earlier that I posted a Reddit thread about this, but... Like... There's what, like... Three to 4 beds in the mansion. and 3 beds in a dormitory. So, even if you don't have, like, doubling up, don't know why you would double up bed, but, like, of all things. And you had computers come and go from the mansion every day. That still is like 7 people, and I've killed more than 7 zombies. Like, assuming, like... okay, there's also, later in the game, I think there's 1 more bed, but it's very much like a nap room, not a... like a on-duty room, not a, like, bedroom. So yeah, like, not that many people can actively work here. Like, stay here. Because it ain't like we find rooms and enter anything. Like, we can pretty much go everywhere. See. So, like, do we just not get, like, all of the rooms? Shit, I forgot to check. It's room. Pick. We're almost done the dormitories. Row of red books. There's 1 white book. Take it, yes. Result report. As stated in the last report, there are some common features found in the cells of the planet affected by the tyrant virus. We have also found another interesting fact, though, through some experiments. Adding work, change, awful. We found an We found an element that destroys Given up on it. I've hit my daily allowance of reading. I'm sorry. Oh, we got that open now. I also realized I did not bring a formidable weapon. Don't know if I'll need it per se, but. Like every enemy I fought, I've pretty much wasted at least 1 bullet. Trying to pick up the bells that are behind me. I forgot that zombie was in here, to tell you the truth. Completely forgot. Gonna run back to the iron box, grab our grenade launcher. I don't know if we'll need it. I don't think we will. But could come in handy. I think weapon-wise we have almost everything. I think the only thing we're really missing is Magnum. We're more than equipped for everything. But I keep having the thought, like, couldn't I have the Magnum already? No. Get it later. Trying to do combining. Never mind. For that one. Mind. Go and throw a save on here real quick. Which I was thinking about me saying that, because I tend to say it all the time. I think that's a reference to a Let's Player I watched. I think I've just kind of internalized that. My scattergun. That scattergun. What else I think we're good. I think we're good. Because we're quickly getting to the point where pistol's not going to be alright. Unless it desperately is. I know that for a little while it's not. Yeah, there's one more point where the pistol's actually going to be a regular weapon. I think we're about past it. We're just about past the other part of the pistol. Now moved on to the 80s of the shotgun. Grenade launcher. Right, let's mulch this bitch. This is not going well. Okay, I'm doing great health-wise. Everything's coming up Millhouse. I'm not a fan that I don't understand the hitbox in this. I don't understand where the hitbox is at all. Oh no.
What the hell is this?
Barry!
Jill!
What the hell? Barry just sounds unhappy with finding what's going on. Barry's not thrilled about this at all. Also, where did Barry get a flamethrower?
You saved me!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was close. Thanks, Barry.
Don't mention it. What a monster. I can't believe... What the hell is this place anyway?
Like how Barry's definitely at the point of going, this was the last... Oh god, I'm almost dead. This was the last straw, though, with this shit. Goddamn plants. Damn it, Jill. As I do a terrible Barry impersonation. Sneakily sitting up here. Oh, there's a red herb there. Just sneakily hanging out.
Wesker!
Jill,
The music's
So you're
weird in this
safe.
game.
That's what I was going to say. Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against those strange creatures.
Is that right? Anyway, it's good to see you're safe.
Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
Yes, you're right.
Now, there are a lot of rooms in that mansion that we can't get into because they're locked up. I have been looking around for clues.
Okay, I'll go to the other house and see if I can find any clues.
Will you do that? I'm counting on you.
I'm dropping my controller now. Okay. Whew. That That flute music had no right to go as hard as it was. I said cross. Yeah, no, the music in original games are like, no, not the original games. In original Resident Evil 1, 2, like, the music is completely reasonable. In this one, the directors, they literally screwed the pooch on music redesign, which sooner or later will be actually getting to the worst instrumental track in any video. If you don't know Resident Evil, it may prize the worst musical track in any video game. In this one, it is. Ooh, is it bad? I'm trying to figure out what I need for this. Sorry. Oh, that's not right. Okay, there we go. Actually, I want to get around, so we're gonna stick with the grenade launcher. We are about to meet an enemy that is a ass. Like, sorry, I'm trying to like do the little like checklist in my head of what's coming up. We're about to meet an enemy that is horrible pain, rear end, like not even the good kind. Like, it is. But let's get a move. You actually can't ignore these.
This is Brad. I know you can't answer me, but somehow, give me a sign.
You can completely ignore the radio
This is Jill.
after.
Brad? It's broken.
Our radio, it's broken. I actually think they recently fined the actress who find something like that. I know it was like it was kind of a mystery. Yeah. We're grabbing these because I'm not coming. No real reason to come back to ever. So you might as well grab everything now. I wonder if that little stutter senses my controller not. playing with a Power Ace controller. Those snakes are not a problem. They are not. They're not difficult. They are. They are annoying. We're gonna go ahead and ow. I made it. Not necessarily, but like at a certain point, best like grab every red and find a possibly. Let's show them blue. Most part, I've never seen a Resident Evil game give you a poisonous enemy and there not be a herb with of that enemy. Like usually for the most part, like very close to the poisonous enemy, a herb. Like they never really kind of screw you out of it. We're about to see the cutscene that made me terrified as another cutscene that scared me as a child. Play this part of the game. Not a fan of that. Forgot to check it. We're actually not going to go out that door or in that door right now. We're just hitting it so that it. We're actually got a little bit of. But yeah, no. Hunters are now the normal enemy. Zombies are out. Which is also why I said, like, the handgun's kind of worthless now. I'll put some bullets in the back room. Use them in case of trouble. Barry. Sorry about constantly licking my lips. My mouth is, like, real dry. And there's another little clue about what. So, they go through the effort of telling you both times show up, or telling you when you should cash it around. They go through a lot of, like, trouble to make sure they're boss. Like, acid rounds when Barry gives them to you the first time. These are really strong, especially against living things. Well, we've only encountered zombies and zombie dogs. We haven't encountered any. Now all of a sudden we have. The hunters are alive. They're not reanimated. So, like, it's very much like. Oh, that was sheep. But yeah, like, so, yeah, they want you to use the acid rounds against hunters. They want you to, like, the flame rounds they gave you right before the fight with plant are for the plant. Acid rounds they gave you earlier and now are for the hunter. Like, the game doesn't overly tutorialize you, but they do tutorialize you. But in weird ways, you get no indication of how movement works during the game, or how, like, to interact. You kind of have to press buttons and find out. And just kind of figure it out, but for the most part, the game does tell you a lot of other things, like what weapon works on what. Like, I often make the joke that it's funny because this game isn't a game that actively hates you, but doesn't hold your hand. Also, sound cues in this game are pretty much how you do everything. So, I'm out of ammo. There's no automatic reload for the grenade launcher for some reason. So, like, you just kind of gotta, like, you have to do it in the menu. Don't, like, the grenade launcher is a gun where it's, like, super important that you actually count your stuff. There we go. So I actually am a big proponent of do not do the helmet doors in the order that they're found. Because you kind of end up doing something you don't want to do right away because of it. Top secret, July 22nd, 1998, 2:13. To the head of the security department. X day is approaching. Complete the following orders within the week. 1. Lure the members of STARS into the lab and have them fight with the BOW in order to obtain data of actual battles. Collect 2 embryos per BOW type, making sure to include all species except for Tyrant. 3. Destroy the Arcalay lab, including all research and lab animals, in a manner which will seem accidental. White Umbrella. So yeah, like the Umbrella, the whole like Umbrella, like different factions of Umbrella thing is cheated as early as this. So this puzzle is way easy. Game. Because all you have to do is like come over here, give this a push, then turn the light off. You get the other one, you have to like time it and run. So it's just like, I don't know. Pry the eye out of a deer. I don't know what to tell you. No, you don't get lights. This room stays dark. But yeah, like there's a lot of parts in this game where it kind of like funnels you into doing things, but for the most part, you can approach all of the stuff in this game at your own discretion of order. Like, nothing needs to be done precisely from point A to point B. Which, for when this came out, was impressive. I think there's gonna be a hunter trying to... I was gonna say, I thought there was a hunter in that room. But let's go ahead and give this tiger a red eye. I think we're gonna get something pretty good. It gets... That is probably, like, the best regular weapon you're gonna get in this. I think technically speaking, grenade launcher might be a hair more powerful, and the rocket launcher definitely is. But like having the Magnum later in makes everything a way time to deal. Oh shit. I forgot there were two in there. That startled me. Alright. Now that we got the Magnum, go ahead and see what that first helmet we unlocked gives us. We're gonna run through here. I think what throws a lot of people off about this game, constant amount of like, not really told where to go. You don't really know what you're supposed to be doing. You kinda gotta fumble your way through it. I feel like that's a big turnoff for a lot of people, but the game's pretty forgiving in terms of like going the wrong way. Like it ain't like you're gonna go the wrong way and all of a sudden like you found a level 150 zombie that just murder you immediately and there's not any. Not Dark Souls. But you are also kind of expected to go about your business. Like, good idea is like, check all the doors you come across, and they'll tell you how they're locked. Alright. There's a switch. Will you push it? Ah, light. My old friend. This doesn't really have too many goodies in it. That those 6 shots of Magnum ammo are important, but the most important item is what I just picked up. That is a item you'll need probably about 20 minutes. Get to the last. I don't know why they give it to you. Because you've not encountered the puzzle. Not encountered, like, what you're gonna do with it yet. You kind of have to, on faith, take that book. Pardon me for one moment. Sorry about that. Had to blow my nose. I figured none of you want that on camera. I know I wouldn't. That's a good. We're gonna throw a save. I've pretty much done almost everything in it. Have a more checking to do. There's technically where and we have to go to, but I did a lot of running around and don't want to have to do it again. That seems like it would be a bit of a. We're about to see an old friend again. Friend. Oh, friend. You know what I mean? Grin on it. You're all clever people. I believe in y'all to like get the joke. There's weird times in this game. Guys, like, oh, there's no music here. Just silence. You get to hear the flopping of boots. I love that door. This doesn't look like anything could go wrong. Dawn again. So close. I thought it was gonna wrap me up.
Jill, have you found anything interesting?
Aside from the
Yes,
giant
but I
decomposing
can't
snake
see very
behind you.
well.
How about going down to check by yourself? I have a rope here.
Oh, do you? Well, then I'll try to go down using the rope.
Wait.
Wait. Like they clipped that bit out of another sentence.
Hey, what's going on?
Now I've done it. Sorry, Jill. Wait. I'll go and get another rope.
Barry? Barry!
So, I never understood that when he says, now I've done it, he didn't mean that he was trying to trap Jill. He meant it as, I really f***ed up. I was always like, weird. That's what I thought Barry was a good guy. Like, for whatever reason. Oh. The worst song ever. This is the worst music that has ever happened. Like, this was music that was a scam. Especially considering the original music here was really good. Like, the original basement theme, kinda rocking. And now we got weird fart horn. Word fart horn. Oh no. I had to use my full heal. So, realistically, I should have dumped off the grenade launcher and taken control. But that would have been smart, and my brain don't work good sometimes. So bad. It is awful. It music's so bad it's fun. Like, it's the right kind of awful. Somebody was at work and said, "Yeah, no, that's good. That's what I want to put out there." Oh shit! That zombie looks wide. I like how every time I go to check my health, I'm in one of two ways. Perfectly fine, or almost dead. And that's another thing a lot of people find frustrating about this. Your model doesn't change your health kit. There's no indicator in the game proper whether you're doing A-okay or you're about to drop dead. Just have to guesstimate. Little close to that. Little closer to that one. Kinda made my belly full. Like, unfortunately, I don't think we'll be. Which, beating it in 3 hours is kind of a lofty goal unless you're. Unless I'm like doing stuff like purpose, but like I've made a considerable amount of progress for Raccoon Times, May 27th, 1998. Animal attack, woman mutilated. May 20, around 10 p.m., a 20-year-old young woman's body was Around 10 p.m., a 20-year-old young woman's body was found by a passerby on the left bank of the Marble River in the Cedar District of Raccoon City. Raccoon police assume it to be a grizzly or other animal's doing because there are teeth marks along her mutilated arms and left foot that show a considerable power. And she was wearing a hiking boot on her remaining foot. It has been determined that she was attacked in the Arklay Mountains and fell into them. They are hurrying to identify them. Raccoon Weekly, 16th, 1990. Monsters in the Arklay Mountains? Some people claim they've seen monsters in the Arklay Mountains. The monsters are supposedly about the same size as large dogs. They run in a pack as wolves do. It may sound like a group of ordinary wild dogs, but these monsters are surprisingly fierce and hard to hurt. They say these dogs won't bother you, make them. So you smart readers stay out of the Arklay Mountains for the time being. But if you're looking for adventure, check it out. Wanna try it? That is irresponsible journalism, though. Like, that really is. I don't know, it might murder you, might not. Go have a look. That is bad journalism. Raccoon Times, July 9th, 1998. Mystery on the Arklay Mountain. Wait a minute, July 9th. What day does Resident Evil 1 take place? Because I like that close to the date that the game takes place. for the mansion to still have somebody clipping her and putting it in. Twister on the Arklay Mountains. Mountain road blocked. Due to successive disaster in Arklay Mountains, city authorities have decided to block the road leading to the foot. At the same time, Raccoon Police intended to begin the search for lost people with the help of STAR's team. They expect great difficulty because of the vast size of the Arklay Mountains and the primeval forest that covers most of the area. Also, people are still reporting sightings of grotesque monsters in the mountain. You know. Yeah, timeline of that, I don't know if that necessarily makes sense. Might try for a good ending. I think we're going to try good ending. I'm going to do this puzzle without doing the puzzle. So, realistically, you're supposed to hit that switch, activate the light, that shows you where you're supposed to put the statue. But it's just in the corner. Literally just this corner where that light above it that really getting locked by the statue. Like that's just not a very good point. Okay, give me my prize. Ah, yes. Odin. So that's a good end. So it's also the most missable. Miss that one and out of. I actually don't know if there's anything worthwhile in here. I may just time grab. Handgun bolt, not the worst thing. And an ink ribbon, burning through like it's going out of style. I can look over the courtyard. There's a helicopter. So this is literally solely to tell you, hey, that's where you're heading. That is your objective. If I could contact the other members from there. Now, if I was to click on that again, pretty sure crows burst. Which would be annoying. Crows are annoying enemies. Not good game. I do like this game. I bitch about a lot, but like I do like it. That was 37 minutes. In horrible time. Uh-oh. That without looking at it. Both of them. But I seem to have left. Not have the room. We're gonna be back to the. Realistically, I should not have picked up the handgun ammo or the ink ribbon. If I want to be at the end, I shouldn't have picked up the most. That'll make more sense later. I like how the first note of this song is quiet, so you hear it and you, oh, is it starting again? Here's a fun little cutscene. Look at how weird the thumb is. That looks weird. Like I can't feel it. It's like Charlie Brown's teacher is trying to talk to me. That music. It's so bad. I know I keep back to it. It is so bad. Unlocked it. Good for you. So the story of how that music out's actually pretty interesting. There was a poser, popular at the time out. Time this game, rather. And was believed on and a composer. Turned out that actually wasn't deaf and had somebody ghostwrite all. So like, this dude literally just got Capcom to just, yeah, sure, we'll let you write our, trying to figure out what I'm doing. We'll let you make a mess of our music. We'll let you make a mess of our music. And it's and they like him a considerable amount of money. Got worried for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Magnum, that's what I was looking. Gonna take that step. You're a crank. For what's coming up, I think what's coming up will make those. I think that's all. Like, I actually think we're a little. Throw a save. Get out of this mansion fast. Goddamn. I don't ever see much. It feels really weird. Like it. Comfortable. There is a reason I'm bringing extra ammo and weapons. Because we're going to. Somebody didn't. So there's a door at the end of the hall that we can't go through. There's a keypad on that door. Well, if I had waited for Barry to bring me the rope, he would have given me the pad number and I would have gone through that way. Actually, a little bit shorter if you out of. The issue is I didn't think I would run out of room. I'd forgotten that there's both an ink ribbon and a pistol mag in that side observatory. Although I guess it's worse than that too, because I would have been out him, so I didn't intend to use health off. I don't know. I swear I've played this. It's so bad. Every time I'm coming in, I'm in on so bad. Like, who listened to that and like, have that in a video game? They could have just kept it back. They didn't have to switch. We're about 2/3 of the way through the game, though. Not bad. Battery. Now I can move the elevator in the courtyard. Which, it's an elevator. Like, it is built into that wall. That wall is stone. It is not a removable feature. Why does it run on battery? I am missing about this. Sorry, there is another room between. I had actually forgotten this. This is bad. That's that stun lock thing I was talking about. Where enemies can very easy. This is the door I'm thinking. Which I feel like this hallway solely exists to take a couple rounds of ammo from you, for the health, and make, and to make it, of course they didn't count for the acting. I mean, because that literally means this is a hallway that leads to another hallway. I feel like isn't a thing in this. Take a quick water break. Rambling really makes you thirsty. Yeah, no, I literally only clicked on that room to show like, oh yeah, no, this is locked. Like I'm not missing anything. And I forgot that whole hallway. That's how boring that hallway. I forgot it. Like, oh god, this is bad. That music is so bad. Which, the funniest thing about all of it. Where am I heading? Sorry. I need to. I'll hit that item button. The funniest thing about all of the music in this game is that, like, yeah, they switched it to, like, have new music in the director's cut. They didn't have to. Music in the original was real good. And some of the ones in the director's cut are real good. It's just like kind of a bizarre choice. It's like a real bizarre choice to like, especially since like most of it's fine, but they're like that basement track is like embarrassingly bad. Like I couldn't imagine somebody listening to that and going, "Ah, yes, that's what needs to be in our video." drop off this little bit of health. Should be good to go. Yeah, like, say goodbye to the mansion, everybody. Ain't coming back. I wasted an extra round, but that was pure luck that second one. Like, that was 100% just luck. I almost just screwed that up. Just my... Every so often I get, like, the little, like, impulsive, like, intrusive thought kind of things when I'm doing I'm playing the video games. It's like, oh, you should hang a left and do. I'm like, no, I have to do that after. My brain literally was screaming at me, oh, we have to go use the crank. Oh, yeah. Like, calm down, brain. We'll get there. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't. I was a pixel too far. Whatever dog it is that's howling out there, he's putting in. Accident. I have a green and a blue. I reckon that'll have to be. So. Sorry about the constant rubbing my nose. Why it's really itchy. Which I kind of get why, like, my lip might be a little drier than normal. I was out drinking last night. Friends. Really great to see. But, you know, had a couple drinks, so, like, morning after, day after, so it's a little dry from the... No. Which, a friend actually got me a really cool book. Cthulhu, or, not Cthulhu, Billy Ralph. Lovecraft cocktail. They're all cocktails with, like, spins on normal cocktails with, like, H. Lovecraft kind of naming convention. Like, really, like, eldritch horror kind of things. I'm excited to start trying. Beautiful artwork, and really looking forward to diving into. Now, This is one of the worst laid out places. Like 100%. Like, I actually think that I may have to item box after this next little, because I think I screwed up. So, we are now in the like very frantic.
Is that Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Wait there! Are
I
you
love
with
how
anybody,
non-committal
Jill?
that is. That Enrico?
What?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm alone. But why are you asking?
Listen, the stars are going to be finished soon. Someone is a traitor. Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella.
Enrico! Who killed him, I wonder?
He couldn't have moved because of this injury. Holding something. This one. Oh, is crank on the floor over here. Surprise, there's another crank. Hey. But legitimately, I'm going to have to run to an item box card. Like, there's... By the way, now there's hunters here. Yeah, there's, you know, a little bit of ammo down here. There's actually we're coming up in the stream. Tune in next weekend, next Sunday. I take. Oh God, that was a sheep hit. I have 30 grenades. That's unreasonable grenades. It's gonna go throw a save at it and call it in. But I'm stuck through it like done. My first like really long hour stream. I do Monday and Tuesday nights. I do Resident Evil. 1 hour. Nice, quick, easy. Go. Come in, hang out. You know. Really glad you're here. If you're. Okay. We don't ever need the crank again, so it's going off into. So there's no item box in that whole area. Like, if you have too many items and you run out of space, you have to do exactly what I just did. Until you get to, like, halfway through. throw some healing on. And have a shake. Oh Lord. Sorry, my controller holder fell. Like I said, glad you're here. Thanks for coming. Had a good time. I stream Sunday from 7:30 each, 10:30, and I do 11:30 to 12:30 days and Tuesday, Thursday. We're right now playing Resident Evil Run. Come out, have some fun, hang out. Hope you all have a good night. Enjoy.